Hi, teachers. My name is Melanie Kieran, and I am your instructor for Advanced Methods this spring session. I wanted to introduce you to the class. We are not meeting this week in class. And traditionally in higher ed, we call the first week of class syllabus week, right? Where most of the teachers will go through the syllabus and students will acclimate themselves to the course. And you'll notice your syllabus is not published, and it's done on purpose. So because we're running this advanced method class in spring, it's a little bit different. We'll cover the same content, but I'm going to cover the content in different concentrations based on the feedback that you give me. So when we run advanced methods in summer, it goes right up against a methods class, and traditionally those teachers have never been in the classroom before, but you have, most of you. And so I want to take this week, number one, just to get to know you a little bit. And then second of all, to get your feedback on how you are rating yourself in terms of your competency amongst the different topics that we will cover in advanced method. The idea with in this advanced methods class is that we're really providing you the foundational tools for being an effective teacher. And for me, I want to make sure that I'm hitting those areas that you think you need the most help on. So that is kind of why we're starting this class off a little bit different than normal. I am in your Canvas course right now. This is what you see. It's not a whole lot right now, but you can see my contact information. The easiest way to get a hold of me is always going to be via email. So I'm pretty quick about responding to emails. But I will say, if for some reason I miss your email, or sometimes you know how like I'll get it on my phone and I'll be like, oh yeah, I need to really dig in there, and I don't respond back to you in 24 hours. It's because I've moved on to something else and I didn't tag it correctly. So please always follow up with me. My cell phone is there. That's traditionally just for emergencies. I'm hoping you don't have any of those. And then the other resources that I think are worth your time are listed there as well. So this week, January 13th, the week of January 13th, here's all I really want you to do, okay? I want you to come out to your Canvas course. I want you to hit modules. And I want you to go to the Start Here Module 1. There's some introductory materials on what we're going to learn. And there's a little bit about me. Oh, I'll have to fix my photo there. And then this is really important. Assignment 1, I really like to have done by Thursday. It is a survey. It should take you no more than 5 minutes, probably 2 minutes. But if I clicked on that survey, it's going to ask you essentially, these are the topics we're going to be covering, and I want to know how you feel about them. I'm using some of the OTES 2.0 rating scale. If you see accomplished, skilled, and developing, I didn't want to put ineffective because that's just rude. So I put struggling instead. Or what is this? Like if you're reading these words and they don't mean nothing to you, then okay, click that. That's perfectly fine. We want to fix that, right? And I also mentioned that we will not be meeting every week, but we will need to meet. It's traditionally we run most of our classes in the spring because it's really not spring, it's winter, online. That might be a little challenging though when we do our assignment where you actually are doing a demonstration of a lab. But I also want to hear back from you in terms of, do you want to do these all virtual? Do you want to come to campus at all? So that's that last question there. Okay. So that is assignment 1 for you. And then a quick introduction. All right. Kind of the basics here. But make sure you hit all these little bullet points and then say hello to at least one of your other colleagues. If this is a brand new system for you, you're like, I'm not really used to Canvas, please email me. I will happily give you your a one-on-one virtual meeting where we walk through the tool together. I don't want anybody confused about that. That itself is not due until Sunday. And traditionally, assignments will be due on a Sunday evening if I can make it that way. The survey is Thursday night just because I need to be able to take that and then have all your data. And then that way, next Monday, the 20th, you will, I apologize. This is not due until January 19th. Yeah. So next Monday, January 20th is when I will have your syllabus and everything ready to go. All right. But I'm going to use the data in that survey. So hopefully all that makes sense. I'm going to post this video in the modules. I'm also going to post it in the announcements, which I will be posted over here, and I'm going to email that to you. The last thing I want to say, graduate students, please listen, graduate students. Right now, you're in your own section. I'm going to be combining your section with the undergraduate section because there's so many more undergrads in there. And when it comes to things like discussion posts, if there's a very small group of graduate students, it just makes it really hard for you to actually give feedback, receive feedback, and then you're waiting for somebody to give you feedback so you can complete the assignment. So we're going to combine our sections together. I will need to do that manually. So for the time being, just work in here, but you will probably see an invitation to a combined class later in the week. Please just accept it and I'll email you about it. And then we'll just ignore the Canvas course that you're in right now. Okay. So I don't mean to throw a lot at you. Again, it's hard. We're trying to do this all virtually out of the gate, but in the long run, just trust me and trust the process. It'll be much more effective to you. All right, teachers, I think that's it for me this evening. If you have any major concerns, right here, email me. Right here, email me. I'm happy to respond to you. If not, we're going to ease into this. Enjoy your first easy week of class before we hit the road here with advanced methods. Have a warm, safe, happy week, and we will talk very soon. Thanks, teachers.